Leslie, why the divergence between your report and the one from the Commerce Department? Is the housing recovery at a healthy pace, or are we seeing a pause in the industry's progress?
You know, we really are seeing an increase in the inventory that's come on just in the last couple months. We're at a high for the entire 2013 year. So our market is continuing to increase with more homes coming on the market based on, what we saw last year at this time. We are down by a little over 7%. However, we are seeing some improvement this spring especially. And our spring market has continued beyond what it typically does.
And Leslie, I want to get to the Realtor.com report in just a moment, but I wanted to ask you something about Commerce, because their report said the decline in starts was led by a slump in multifamily projects. The level of permits also remain higher. What's going on there?
Well, I think that because of what was going on in the economy, we just weren't seeing a lot of multi-unit being built. Investors and builders were holding off in the marketplace, and now we're seeing more permits again because they're jumping back into the market and buying up the land that's available to start building larger developments again.
Mortgage rates are still near record lows and job opportunities are improving. Are you seeing this reflect the number of potential buyers?
We are most definitely. We're seeing that there's a lot of consumer confidence out there, and I know that you all came out with a report through Bloomberg yesterday showing that that interest rates have gone up. So we've seen those rates go up just in the past month 1%, which is a big increase month over month. But with that said, we are seeing a lot of consumer confidence. We're seeing employment rates going up, and that obviously is going to affect the amount of buyers that are out in the marketplace.
Realtor.com's report.
We have 5 tips that will help buyers, if you're getting into the market, to prepare yourself to buy a home.
So kind of how to land your dream home, or?
Exactly. I mean, I think everybody has an idea of what a fantasy or dream home is, right? Sure. So it's going to vary from person to person. And so our first tip is that you really want to figure out what your must-haves are. Like if you have a dog, you want to have a house that has a fence that's going to fit those parameters and so forth. Secondly, you've got to get pre-approved. You've got to know what's going on in the market, what your buying power is. Can you buy something for $50,000, or are you at $500,000? It varies a lot.
That is important.
Search on the go.
Search on the go. It's all about having an app. So Realtor.com has a great app. You can just have it on your smartphone, and you can constantly have updates. Every 15 minutes they update what's on the market, what's coming on, so you can basically be plugged in automatically to where the market is.
And find the right partner. Does that mean I need to divorce my wife and marry rich?
I'm available.
So I need to do, like, find someone rich who can help me buy a bigger house?
That's a good avenue for sure, but it's all about finding the right realtor that you connect with. Yes, so finding a partner who you figure out is going to really watch out for your best interest, who relates to you, who knows who you are and what you're looking for.
It's funny you say that, because if you look at all the tips, if we put them back up again, they all could apply to speed dating too.
Right?
Make an attractive offer.
Prepare like a pro. Know what you can afford. Search on the go. Find the right partner. And then, as you mentioned, the last one, make an attractive offer. What does that mean?
Yes, it's all about putting your best foot forward. So you want to be able to connect with the seller if you are a buyer, and that involves maybe having a family photo or writing a bio about yourselves and who you are, so the buyer and the seller can connect on a personal level. It's not all about, like, we've seen a lot of cash offers. It's not all about the money, really, at the end of the day, because buying and selling a home is an emotional procedure or process, and so really being able for people to connect is huge.
And we tagged along with Realtor.com for some advice on open houses. Experts say ask questions and take notes and rate the home. Also, lock down your must-haves like the location or the number of bedrooms you want. And when it's time to come to make an offer, set yourself apart by the rest of the pack. Take a listen.
You want to possibly submit a photo of yourselves, write a letter. You want to connect the buyer and the seller. That's so important. Recently, I had a situation where we had 16 offers. 3 were cash, but not a cash buyer was the person who got the home because the seller really wanted to sell their home to them.